Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory, where fear...
I think I'm ready now. What's up, guys? It's Lolly Lord, and we got a sad video today. It's MatPat's final theory. I know I just reacted to his last FNAF theory, and I still have another theory reaction that I have to edit, and I wasn't gonna react to this until I stayed up last night, and I watched the GT Live, where he reacted to the YouTube video that they made for him, and I was like, yeah, I'm reacting to this. I've been watching MatPat for like 4 years now, and I know it's not nearly as much as like other people, but like, yeah, it really does suck to see him go. So I don't know what this last theory can possibly give. In that GT Live, he was talking about if he did enough for him to leave. And like, yeah, he did, but I don't know how he can send it off. Like, I bet that was like the hardest plan for the whole thing. He had the whole like videos, like he had all the videos planned out, and he had all the people that are gonna come in, the new hosts, but I bet he was trying to figure out how to send off. He literally said one of the ideas was a FNAF theory, but I know that wouldn't satisfy a lot of people, so I don't know. What background thumbnail for all the old school fans? Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Organic veggies, you're sucking awesome. Only at Smoothie.
Oh my god, bro. We have about 30 seconds until it starts. Wowzers. Put it up there. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! Wait, what do you got for me? Oh my god, bro. No. Nah, it's the old intro.
Hello, Internet!
Welcome to Game Theory.
Where that is the last time that I'll be saying those words officially.
Oh!
Loyal theorists, how do you say goodbye?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
15 years ago, I made you this promise.
Do you want to know more about the games you love without having to put in any work of your own? Well, now you can play and learn. That's right, Weboverse. We have
Weboverse,
created
bruh.
Game Theory, gaming's tangential learning experience.
Well, Weboverse, here we are today. 3,000 videos of tangential learning.
3,000.
How do you sum all that up? I already got super weak in the
God.
last one of these things, so probably shouldn't do that again. It'd be redundant and probably not great for the tech equipment. We've also spent the last 10 weeks together knowing that this day was going to come.
For
right?
real.
So
Me
I
too.
really feel like I've gotten my farewell tour. I've buried
Probably.
hatchets, I've rekindled friendships, I made sweeping videos about the state of online entertainment, fired some tanks. That was legitimately very cool. I honored my
I might watch that. I didn't watch it.
Disney mad at me one final time, which, you know, felt appropriate. Got some new dripping, and just in general, ran my way through all the things that were left in my content creator bucket list. So
For real.
again,
I think you accomplished it all.
how do you say goodbye?
I
First,
don't
it's probably
know.
most important to remind you that it's not officially goodbye, right? Not like I'm dying or anything. It's more
Bruh.
of a see you later.
He has to have
Still
FNAF
doing
there
some of
somewhere.
this stuff. Like, I'm already booked to do the fashion show on Style Theory later this year.
I will watch
I'm still
that.
gonna be here on the couch for GT Live. In a couple weeks, I'm going to be giving a speech over at PAX. I was recently in a kill count. Heck,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
already slated to do the Jacksepticeye podcast, the Ludwig podcast. There's a collaboration I'm doing with Shea Frillis Productions. There's the FNAF musical over on Random Encounters. Like, I will be doing a lot, and you will probably be sick of me doing all these things.
I will never, bro. Never,
If you
ever.
want to stay in touch with me, there are actually 2 ways that you can do it.
Really?
Normally I'd say something like, oh, you can follow me on Twitter, but we all
I
know
do.
that there's like a grand total of 0 people who want to be over on that platform. So instead, I decided to make you this. A mysterious website named where'smatpat.com.
What?
This is going to be a place that I update every once in a while when I have news about some new project that's coming up, or, you know, a mystery that you're going to have to solve by digging through the source code. Yes, it's a ripoff of scottgames.com.
Yo.
I don't feel bad about that because you stole enough of my ideas over the
Yeah.
Editor should drop on some deal with its sunglasses in this moment. Yeah. Make sure you sign up via email. Don't worry, I'm not going to be spamming you with updates or anything. It'll be more like a MatPat newsletter. Or maybe a
Alright.
card that you get every
That'll be
once in a
cool.
while with a funny update, or maybe we could chat about a favorite movie or something. I'll send over
Yo.
an occasional video that I'm just inspired to make. Who knows? Basically, this is just meant to be a way to let you all know what I'm up to directly.
I will follow. I will bookmark.
To filtering algorithms. You know,
I will sign up.
This week, I'll be selecting 100 random emails that sign up to get personalized letters. And from that point forward, once or twice a week, I'll continue pulling a handful of emails to send personal notes to.
Game theory raffle. Let's go. Game theory raffle.
Short, make sure you bookmark it since you never know what might happen over there. But, all right, enough stalling. Back to the question at hand. How do you say goodbye? Well, I think you honestly have to end it all where it began. This title, A Game Theory about game theory. Did you know that game
Like theory about game theory?
is a nerdy YouTube show? It's also a nerdy economics concept.
What?
If that's news to you, I honestly can't blame you. At this point, we've created enough confusion online that apparently we've merited our own disambiguation tag on Wikipedia for game theory searches. In all seriousness, for the first 5 years of the show, I received so many tweets from people who are mid-year in their economics courses, screenshotting their textbooks, freaking out when they got to the episode on game. It's not an episode, it's a chapter. When they got through the chapter on game theory, being like, "Oh my gosh, dude, did you know that you were in this thing?" And yeah.
He's in
That's what
books?
we did. The pun, believe it or not, was intentional. In fact, Steph and I knew from the very beginning that it was likely that the final episode of Game Theory was going to be about game theory. Why? Well, because game theory, it's everywhere.
It
You
is.
can't escape it. If you've ever seen the movie Love Actually, there's actually this
No.
opening monologue in it that goes a little something like this.
We live in a world of hatred and greed, but I don't see that. Seems to me that love is everywhere. If you look for it, you'll find that love actually is all around.
Now you
Yeah.
just gotta replace the word love
With game theory.
You basically got it.
We live in a world of hatred and greed, but I don't see that. Seems to me that
Game theory,
love is everywhere. If you look for it, you'll find that
game theory.
love actually is all around.
Who would have suspected that English actor, star, and
yeah, he loves game theory.
making a guest appearance in my final episode? Truly, we have spared no expense for this one. And not only is game theory just everywhere, it also holds the secret to winning everything forever. Yeah, I know, right? That is a huge claim to make. Clearly, I was saving all my biggest secrets for the grand.
This is
finale.
what I was expecting a
You know what?
meta theory
Let's
for
not
his
beat around
last
the
one.
bush anymore, my friends. Let's make you masters of the universe and reveal how, whether you like it or not, you all are theorists for life.
Let's go. I am a theorist. I got you. I unplugged my headphones.
Yeah, we're moving on out this time. That's how you know it's a big deal. Let's go.
I unplugged my headphones while doing that.
Theory is the science of strategy. So we gamers, we understand strategy.
We could
but
see the
what
MatPat
exactly
crib.
is game theory specifically? Well, to understand that, you have to go back to the original game theorist, not me. This guy right here. He might
Who is this?
himself the red leather jackets or the cool diamond play buttons, but I'll tell you what he does have. A crater on the moon named after himself, so
What?
I'll let you decide who has the bigger flex there. This guy right here, he is mathematician John von Neumann, and he was everywhere back in the day. And I do
Game
mean,
theory, I love the
like this
the
guy
pronunciation.
was a key player in the invention of the digital computer. He helped with the discovery of the structure of DNA, even the creation
Crazy.
of key components for Oppenheimer's Manhattan Project. You know, the Christopher Nolan movie where big things go big booms. But perhaps his biggest claim
crazy.
to fame was game theory. The idea that in any situation where there are two or more people, or players in this case, you can model out a game that'll help you find the best outcome. Have you ever played rock, paper, scissors and thrown out rock as the first hand? Because you know, statistically, most people choose their first move to be scissors. Or maybe you pick
Really?
paper because the last three moves have been rock, and they're obviously going to be thrown rock again. Well, congratulations, that is game theory in action.
Oh, I
Freedom
see.
for that. So it just
I
goes to show,
see.
Don't let your dreams just be dreams, kids. Sometimes getting
Don't
an
let your dreams be
honorary medal is
dreams.
a lot easier
Just
than
do
you
it.
think. In short, game theory is the study of strategic choice. It's math that tells you what people are going to do and who's going to win the game.
Okay, I see, I
An
see.
example of a game theory scenario is the prisoner's dilemma. Where
Bro,
two
what?
accomplices have just committed a crime.
Again with the history lessons, bro. I said this in my
The
FNAF
other
theory
one. If
reaction.
they both deny the crime, well, they both get a short prison sentence. If one of them denies the crime and the other rats him out, the narc walks free while his buddy is stuck in prison for a long time. And if they both confess, they both get a medium sentence. We can model
Alright.
possible outcomes here in a nice, neat, mathy-looking square. And while technically
Let's
the
go.
best outcome for both of them would be to trust each other and not confess, they're criminals, and they don't know each other that well. And because they don't trust each other, by the math, both of them narc on each other, and as a result, get a medium amount of prison time. Or if that all is
Probably.
too complicated and hypothetical, over in England, they turn the whole thing into a game show where they say the word balls an uncomfortable amount of times.
Welcome to Golden Balls. Golden Balls. Balls of riches.
Bro, what?
Balls. My balls are all golden. 100 golden balls, and they're all
What is
bursting
this?
with money. Killer balls. 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 Balls.
Now, why am I bringing all this
What
up?
is-
Well,
yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out.
More than just wads of cash jammed into a bunch of balls. Someone should tell Mr. Beast that I just discovered his next video idea. No, it has very real consequences for the world. Back when the US and USSR were on the brink of atomic annihilation, the principles of game theory helped both sides reach an agreement to slowly disarm.
Game theory helped the world.
If you want to know more about
World
that
history.
story, Veritasium's recent video on game theory does a great job telling it. And honestly, I can't really improve on it. So thanks for doing all the research for my final episode there, Derek.
Let's go.
If you want an example that's a bit closer to home, though, here you go.
YouTube.
Got it.
That's what I'm doing right now,
YouTube as a
at the
platform
moment.
is just a bunch of zeros and ones, right? But YouTube as a community, it's a network of people constantly trying to make strategic decisions. Creators are players who are
Yeah.
more or less rational people making videos that'll get you to watch and like and comment and subscribe. You, the viewer, you're also a player in this. You're on
I
a
am.
strategic mission to win the experience.
I'm
by
going
finding
both at the same
videos
time.
satisfying to watch. And the people who run, or at least have run YouTube in the past, shout out to Todd, Jake, Neil, Ernest, Meg, Ariel, Susan, David, Fede, Vader, Stephanie, and Kim. They're all in a strategic game to keep the creators
That's a lot of
and viewers
people.
happy, while also figuring out the best possible outcome for YouTube as a company by appeasing all the advertisers and shareholders.
I don't know if they did the best job.
Precisely a complex strategic arena. And that's why you
It
get
is.
decisions like use bright green text because it's more likely to stand out in a sea of dark gaming thumbnails and more likely to get clicks. Launch shorts as a means to counterattack against TikTok. Do a video on something that's not trending so you can stand out from the pack. Or maybe you lean in so you're suggested against the algorithm. Every video you watch, everything that you click on, it's the product of creators using game theory. Slap a big old game theory colon in front of every title and slam some clickbait green text in every thumbnail. All those hundreds of millions of subscribers,
Money.
Ryan Trahan and Cocomelon, I like to think that they're all secretly ours. Where's our 200
Money.
million subscriber play button there, YouTube? In the end,
For real,
it's all
guys.
game theory. Speaking of, and this is just an aside that I learned about earlier this week, apparently there's a Chrome extension that allows you to do exactly what I just described. It,
What?
quote-unquote, MatPatifies your YouTube feed by putting green text on, like, every thumbnail. Just saying,
What?
we have reached the peak of human achievements.
Bro,
I, for one,
what?
really like this one, where it's Link and saying, "Mommy's hungry." That's just traumatic on a whole nother level.
Wait, I need to find this
One that I
extension.
saw circulating online, Ryan Gosling doing a puppy interview, and the title is "Birth of a Killer." There was another one that showed up on the subreddit, Afton's Final Death Smash? I gotta say, I am proud of the mark that I will leave on this platform. But so what, right? YouTube is game theory, sure, that's great. It's
Yeah,
but
we
what
are
does
game
it matter
theory.
to you, right? Why am I spending so much time talking about all of this in my final episode? Well,
Meta theory.
game theory can help in every strategic interaction that you have. And it's produced a literal strategy guide on
There's
the
such
best way to
goofy
run
music for the saddest
tested
episode on YouTube.
By all our grandfather theorists. But to truly understand that, we have to go back to where it all began, a glorified PowerPoint presentation. Weboverse, allow me to
Let's go.
introduce you to, lights please,
He keeps saying Weboverse.
Trust game. I love this. We started as glorified PowerPoint slides and we're ending as glorified PowerPoint.
I didn't know you started as a glorified PowerPoint slide.
The Trust game was originally just named the Computer Tournament by a guy named Robert Axelrod.
Okay.
Clearly not the most creative with his titling conventions. Basically, this was the prisoner's dilemma or the golden balls thing, except here there was one crucial difference. They're not just playing the game once, they are literally playing it hundreds of times, repeating it over and over again to see what strategies end up winning the most across a longer period.
Statistics.
This one gives us a model that
Statistics,
actually
I
serves
see.
real life. Because here, most of the time, you're not just thinking about what you have to do to win a single game, you have to actually think about the consequences of your actions. The more people think about the future, the more they're willing to cooperate because they don't want to screw themselves over down the road, you know? Again, for details on that experiment, check out Derek Veritasium's video where he talks about all of that, including having an interview with the game's creator. It's a very cool
Crazy.
video. I also borrowed his convention for that one, so thanks for the latter and the idea there, Derek. You can also watch Dr. Trevor Bassett's video on the topic, or, you know, the various TED Talks that are all about this experiment.
This is a big game that I've never known about.
Below. But just to jump to the big conclusion here, the best strategy to winning it big boils down to 4 key points.
Okay, what are the
Number
4
one,
steps?
be
What are they?
cooperative.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Assuming that the person you're playing
I'm writing it down.
is an enemy right off the bat, it's not going to serve you well. Trusting
All right.
others, it's going to let you win more frequently in the end. Secondly, don't be a pushover.
Don't be
Sure,
pushover.
It's good to be trusting. That is great. But the second that someone takes advantage of your trust, the winning strategy is to call them out
Taking
on it
notes.
and then immediately hold them accountable. Which leads nicely then
Okay.
to point number 3, being forgiving.
Be forgiving.
Don't hold a grudge. Don't
Be
be a Mr. Darcy.
forgiving.
Once lost is lost forever.
That is a failing indeed.
You tell him, girl. You are exactly right. She's speaking some game theory truth right now.
Game theory.
Sure, it hurts to have your trust broken. Staying open to the chance that other people can change, that they can grow and learn and get better.
They can.
That is the ideal
They can.
solution here. The trust game showed that players who held
I can be
them
smart.
accountable, but then forgave them actually won out
possibility.
more often than any other strategy.
Very unlikely though.
And lastly, it's important to be honest and open about your
Be
strategy. When people can't
honest
understand what you're thinking,
and
that's then when trust starts to
open.
breed. By being honest, it breeds honesty in others. It allows you to build on that trust over time, one step, bit by bit. Across the thousands of rounds of testing, nice strategies that were fair but also firm ultimately won out the most. Now, when I read these outcomes, what really struck me first was how they present a really hopeful view of the world. A hopeful view that I don't think a lot of us carry around a lot.
Nope.
I mean, it's easy to assume that everyone out there is out to get you. And it's easier to just close off to people who've wronged us in the past. But
Seen Twitter?
math, and game theory specifically, proves that assumption's wrong. And hey, if you don't want to believe the thousands of rounds of computer simulations, there is a very solid real-life example, YouTube. YouTube is a positive sum game,
YouTube.
which means that
YouTube,
more than
YouTube,
one
YouTube.
person
I love
can
YouTube.
win. And in fact, a lot of times, the more others win, the more you can win too. When I was just starting off, I was so mad
Gangnam
and
Style.
scared when Vsauce 3 released this video, calculating Sonic speed. I'd been working for a year on the channel at that point, grinding away and seeing a fair amount of growth, but in that moment I saw a spin-off of one of YouTube's top subscribed channels just horning in on my territory of gaming. Like they were gonna steamroll me. They were gonna steal my audience away. So I did a video where I tried to stake my claim, and thus Sonic is Slow was born.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, applying science to video games since April 18th of 2011.
I see.
Recently, however, a new gaming
see.
scientist has come onto the scene. The good folks over at Vsauce 3 recently took a gander at a game series I covered in episode 5.
Ooh.
It's a great video, except for one thing. It's wrong.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Listen to my voice in that.
It's
I'm
wrong.
so proud that I finally hit puberty, like 7 years into making these videos. Anyway, you can tell that I'm super salty in this one, right? I'm asserting that I did it first. I'm citing the date.
You see my- oh, yes, historical reaction.
Something interesting happened. I got views from Vsauce. I saw that their video and mine were actually helping each other. I was so afraid of me losing a year of hard-earned progress that in reality, I wasn't just operating on my own island anymore. By unintentionally cooperating with each other, we had just created our own little micro-trend of gaming science.
Let's go. Be forgiving. Be forgiving.
For all of us. Steph and I, in our years of consulting, kept hammering home this one point, that YouTube is a place where all ships can rise. Leading with trust
It is.
goes a long way. From inviting someone to collab on your channel, to comparing notes on production because it can help you bowl. You actually see this kind of cooperative game theory in action with content houses, or projects like the QSMP where creators
What's
are
that?
helping each other and sharing
Oh.
their audiences. On the flip side, there are creators who haven't done a good job of leading with trust, and who've approached YouTube as a zero-sum game, a place where there
Yeah.
can only be one winner. And guess what? Didn't work. Back in 2020, a few of the top beauty creators tried to take each other down, encouraging viewers not to watch each other, trying
James
to turn
Charles.
audiences against people that they thought were their competitors. It was for the clout, it was for the views, and it backfired. In fact, it backfired so badly that all of their channels took a massive hit, and the beauty vertical, which was once a main pillar of YouTube's earliest days, never truly recovered. By working together, the platform thrives.
Beauties and the
But by
best
thinking
for
that you can
YouTube.
only win when other people lose, well, that's when everyone loses. It's kind of sad. Let's move on. But if you don't want to listen to mathematicians or YouTube
Bro,
meta-analysis,
where are we now?
just look at me. Game Theory, the show, is a testament to those 4 lessons of game theory.
I like how he calls it a
and
show.
economics.
It feels much
Every
bigger.
person who's built this channel,
It is
led
big, but like,
with trust. Ronnie, he put his own show on the back burner so he could dedicate his time to editing Game Theory, trusting that we would be able to succeed more together. He helped the show to truly become what I had always dreamed it would be, and I honestly wish that he could be here to this day so I could thank him so much for that. The same is true for Goomba and Drake and Lee and Ryder and all the other partner shows who joined up with us in lieu of working on their own channels. Steph She left being a consultant at a real company in the medical field on the belief that by cooperating, we could actually make something really special together.
They did.
Jason,
They did.
who is actually right here behind the camera right now. Jason, who you know as the guy that we blame all the time on GT Live. Jason was Theorist's first full-time employee after me and Steph. He jumped in there when all we had was a kitchen table and a cat that he was constantly alerted to. And Sudafed, you have this man to thank for your current net worth. Because
and Zyrtec.
And Zyrtec.
And Zyrtec,
You have
yeah.
taken so many pills over the years.
But all medically prescribed, though, I promise.
Yeah, no, good medical pills, not anything sketchy, for sure. But Jason is the man that we have trusted.
You're getting a little suspicious here.
Production process across all the channels for years. Like, this man is the unsung hero of everything you've probably ever watched across any of the channels. Without him, without you, none of these videos would get made.
Crazy.
Now get back there, okay? Enough of you. I gotta thank other people.
God.
Ah,
Stop.
friendship first, but also working together to create
Stop it,
awesome
man.
stuff, right? And if you're talking about unsung heroes on this channel, there is one man who also deserves a call out, and his name is Yossi. He is our audio wizard. He is the man who I have trusted with my voice for the better part of 9 years. He has had to
9 years.
more hours of my voice than anyone else in the world.
My
I am
God.
so sorry, Yossi. I am so sorry for all the burps and weird edits and weird
Burps.
diatribes and jump scares that Ali has given me over the years. Was Yossi a pro when he first joined up with us? No. But you know what he was willing to do? He was willing to learn. And I've trusted him with my voice for the better part of 9 years. And the same goes for another member of the team who you've never gotten to see, but was actually there before the channel was even monetized, which is kind of crazy to think about. You don't know Dan Levitt, but Dan was another one. He was the first who actually saw potential in me and in these channels as a whole.
Wow.
To become my manager, even though he had never managed a YouTuber before. He just jumped in with 2 feet and said, hey, I've never gotten a brand deal in the past, but think I could do it for you. And he did.
That's
And
crazy.
he got me literally hundreds more. He has his own management company now, and he manages some
What?
of the biggest sports creators on all of YouTube.
Oh my
I
God.
can say with complete confidence that this company and my career would have looked totally different had it not been for Dan. And his
Dan,
career
my
and his
God.
company would have looked totally different without me. He and I have built businesses parallel to each other, right next to each other, using cooperative game theory for over a decade. He trusts me to make good decisions on YouTube, and I trust him to make good decisions as my manager, and we both benefit in the long run. But perhaps the most important person in all of these trusting relationships is you. You guys, right here. I wear you on my wrist these days.
What?
You loyal theorists have been the best example of game theory in the history of the show Game Theory. Every time you click on one of these videos, you are leading with trust. You are saying, you know what, I'm going to give this one a chance, especially on those episodes that are covering topics that you've never even heard
God,
of.
bro, the
And on my end,
music.
I always
Oh my
try to
God.
fill on that and make sure that your trust pays off by delivering a great, well-researched, fun,
Clap it a
and
half,
stupid
bro.
video. And yeah, there have been plenty of times where I've missed the mark, where you weren't happy about a topic, or where I said
Oh,
something
plenty.
wrong, or my
Plenty,
research
plenty,
was bad,
plenty.
or whatever, and I needed to learn about that. And so you, acting exactly as you should, according to that trust game, you called me out in those moments. You showed me that I had made a mistake. But more importantly, you were willing to forgive.
Some.
You gave me a chance to learn.
I was,
and
not
grow
everyone.
as a creator and as a person. And look at this. We all won. Look at this thing that we managed to build
God.
together. Don't tell anyone else. I mean, there's 3 of them here in the room, but like the rest of them downstairs. You guys, you've always been the most important member of this team, whether or not you ever realized it. And now, as new hosts step in, yeah, they're obviously going to have to learn a lot, and they're going to have to earn the trust, just like I did, over a prolonged period of time. But I hope that you approach them with the same sense of
Tom's got to read a lot of books.
that you did for me all those years ago. So, while I might be leaving as host of this show, Game Theory, it'll never leave. It'll
Never,
leave me,
ever.
and it'll never leave you.
Never, ever. I'm going to continue
Are
watching.
all Game Theory, which honestly is why I thought it was fitting for you guys to be the one to say this.
But hey,
That's just a theory.
That's just a theory.
A game theory.
just a theory.
The FNAF movie poster? In theory.
Class dismissed. Thanks for the theories, MatPat.
But hey, that's just a theory.
A game theory.
It's just a theory. Thanks for
God.
everything.
But hey,
That's just a theory.
That's just a theory.
That's a Venny cosplay.
just a theory.
That's just a theory. That's just
I'm pretty sure there was an email to submit or something like that. Shoulda did one. Oh my god.
a style theory.
A food theory.
A film theory. A game theory. The music is so peak. Oh! Oh my god.
Thanks for watching.
Oh man, where to?
I got something I gotta do.
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna play like credits or something like that? 2000s outro? Oh my god, I hope there's no copyright. Oh my god, if there's copyright, I'm gonna go crazy. It's not that bad. Like, finally done with game theory. I get to go to Hawaii. Where are we going?
You ready?
Where are we going? We moving out? This is a mansion? What's this? Oh my god, this is filmed so epically, bro. Is that even a word? It's so epic. The security's crazy. Scott Cawthon about to come out.
Than expected. Come, we have much to discuss.
Who? Who? For answers on where to find all endings, check the bottom of the description. God. Is there anything else? There's nothing else, right? Ah, that's crazy. Let's see the description. Oh, what? What is this?
Thanks for watching.
Why is it so low quality? There we go.
What now?
Chaos ending.
Vacation.
Vacation!
Vacation!
How do you think they're doing back at the office?
What's the matter? Can't reach? How did this even happen?
Whoa, what? Chaos. Crazy. That's just a theory! Imagine when they were filming this, bro. Why they have to knock him out? It makes the theory. All work makes the theory. They're stealing this stuff. Oh my god, Lee's going crazy.
Overtake the editors.
Bro, what? Got their AirPods in, they can't hear anything. Oh my god.
I'm sure they're fine.
They are perfectly fine.
You know, my body still has those weird tan markings from the sunscreen episode.
I've noticed. Yeah.
That's it? Oh my god. There's a knife on it. Imagine when they were filming this. Like, I'm coming for you. Alright, let's see what else we got. See you.
Thanks for watching.
What now?
Music Man.
Nope, I'm out.
Zick Man.
Music man? Music man?
Music Man.
Go!
Is he making another banging remix? Oh, We got Sans' Nest on there too. We got the Peeps. Pope Francis.
You realize that lunch is the most important meal of the day.
It is. Oh, he's spinning facts. Is this it? It really is just this. The meme ending. That's crazy. Alright, what's this one? Let's see what this next one is.
What now?
You know, I actually have to do something.
Bro!
Wait right there.
Bruh. Imagine that. Where's Ollie, by the way? Where's Ollie in all this?
Matthew, are you up there?
Matt? Matthew! Matthew!
Oh, what is this?
Oh my god, bro.
Come on.
So much mess. Look at the Freddy Fazbear's in the books. All the books.
Oh, this is crazy.
Stephanie, I figured it out. I figured out what's inside. What? I figured
You figured out the box?
Listen, we have figured it out. Okay. Gregory wasn't a robot, and Vanessa wasn't a robot.
No,
It was me the whole time.
you're real.
You're the robot. You have gears beeping and bumping in your head. Stephanie, you're a robot. We're all robots.
Oh my god, they're all robots. Everyone's a robot. I'm a robot!
Stephanie.
Oh my god. 5 toes. 5 fingers, 5 toes.
Wouldn't you like to be a robot too?
Yeah! Teasing his game theory game. Insanity ending. Let's see what this says. Y equals Mexis plus B. Thank. The companion cube is Sans. Sans is pink sauce. Santa's is prime. Shrek is love. Pokemon are people. Scott equals what? Bro, Monica. Gregory's a robot. Vanessa's a robot. Stephanie is a robot. I am a robot. What does this say? Mexis. Music Man with the Hearts. William Afton. Among Us. Afton is sus. Anime schoolgirl. Chica. 5 toes and Freddy's. I'm done. What's this? Let's see what this one is.
Thanks for watching. What now? I don't know.
What is this? Jump scare. (9 p.m. Late night news. 9:30 p.m. Sky watching. 10 p.m. The Think Principle. Isn't the Think Principle like Mandela catalog or something like that? So this is not a test. The United States government has.
The emergency alert system has issued a code gray for your local area. There is a dangerous person or predator nearby. Evacuate the area immediately. Again, this is not a test.
Got some Mandela catalog going on? Breaking news.
Last night, a shocking discovery was made. The bodies of internet personalities Matthew and Stephanie Patrick were found in their home.
Crazy.
By what officers described
Mutilated.
as
You're
follows
next.
a similar mysterious death.
Alright, we got the MatPat analog core. I got you. I have to do it for the views. The YouTube clout. I've never heard such cap in my life. And not my problem. Okay. Got the person in the back. There is no escape. There's a door right there and a couple windows right there. Oh my god, it's the classic image. It's like an alternate from Mandela Catalog. It's not the worst thing I've seen. It's not the worst I've seen. After years of reacting to analog horror, MatPat and his team had to have learned something. Horror ending. Alright. Okay. I see you. I see. The last one. Will this be the true ending? I'm not looking at the title. Let's see.
That was the best one.
Great. Awesome.
So this is just behind the scenes.
All right, cutting.
Let's go. Yeah. Look at Santi in the middle.
I am. Yeah. It was the first one. After
After the first one, it's all downhill from there.
Yeah. What is Tom doing?
I know.
It's real.
Finally, this channel's been mine.
He's gone.
No more edible underwear episodes. That'll be my perfect programming.
I'm pitching bologna broth.
The fact that they could fake this is crazy because it looks so genuine.
But then I changed to bologna broth with cheese sauce.
Is that a food theory or is that?
No, he wants it to be style theory.
Oh, okay.
We make the clothes and then we eat the clothes.
Well, we are.
No, you bake it like you bake it. Yeah, it's you. It's your channel.
You eat 'em. Sounds like a fun theory.
Theory, you analyze whether or not like there's a lot of bacteria.
Can you make something that would work, that would be edible and safe to wear?
And a film theory is.
It's just porn.
Yeah, it's just there. Film theory is just there, to be honest.
Did you hear his impression of you, by the way?
Yes.
Oh, spot on.
Right on.
Hey, Stephanie, my name is Tom.
I read all the Hello Neighbor books.
Does this a theory?
Boy, it's just a theory.
Drop all consonants.
Yeah, who needs that? R-A-A-O-R-E.
It's like a game theory, innit? Right?
It's not them game theories, isn't it, bro?
Oh my god. I can't wait to hear Matt say a game theory for the next years to come.
Sometimes it's late, so it's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oh my god. That was crazy. Congratulations.
You did it.
Oh.
You found the real canon ending. The final, most secret ending by painstakingly combing over the last 5 weeks of videos, poring tirelessly over literal hours of content, searching for those brief Easter eggs, cobbling them together into mysterious URLs. Either that or, you just click the link in the description of the final video. Both totally valid solutions. Regardless of how you got here, a winner's you. Congratulations. You've graduated. And when I call this the real ending, that's exactly what this is. It's real. Because let me tell you, the skills that you've gotten over the years here on the channel, critically thinking about spooky bears, fast food, analog horror, and soapy legs, that sense of curiosity and fun, that's not gonna go away. That carries with you into where it matters most, out here, in the real world. And all that, it spreads. It grows. Enthusiasm and positivity and curiosity, critical thought, they're infectious in the best ways possible. For all the jokes that constantly get made about me losing my mind and going insane, that right there, that is what being a theorist truly means. Sharing a love of learning with others. It has been an honor to be your YouTuber, your entertainer, your teacher, your parasocial friend, whatever role I've played in your life. Thank you. And
Thank you.
I look forward to continuing that through the little website and newsletter that I have going on, as well as
I
all
will
the
follow
projects
that.
I'm working on for you right now. But even more than any of that, you know what I'm most excited about? I'm excited about it being your turn. You can be the game theorist, questioning the lore alongside your friends. You're the food theorist, doing bizarre flavor experiments in your kitchen. Go wild with some new style, or try a film that deviates from the mainstream. You're the theorist, Snap, and I cannot wait to see what you discover, because rest assured, I will be watching. Remember, this isn't an ending. Well, technically it is an ending because it's the real ending, but you get what I'm saying. This isn't an ending. Instead, this is a brand new and exciting beginning. And that's not a theory. That right there, that's a fact. With love always, MatPat.
God. And so I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else to look at. Yeah, that's it. Well done, MatPat. I didn't really know what to expect from this video. I was expecting a meta theory, but that's about it. Like, I don't know. From this theory, I was either expecting the greatest lore drop of the century or a meta theory. And it was a meta theory on game theory. I thought it was just going to be like a retrospective, but no. I have a new meaning of game theory now. I did learn something. I know that I've been doing game theory since I was like 5. Like when playing rock, paper, scissors or tic-tac-toe. I'm always using game theory. So, yeah, I can use game theory as like a thing I'm doing now. For real though, MatPat, I've been watching game theory and sometimes film theory, food theory, style theory for like so long now that like MatPat's voice has been ingrained in my head, and him saying that's just a theory, a game theory, thanks for watching. It's crazy. And even like GT Live, I've been watching more GT Live because they're just really funny sometimes. And so it's really gonna suck to see other people doing it. It's not gonna suck, it's gonna feel different. I have no doubt they're gonna do a great job. Like the 4 new hosts, they're gonna do great. But you know what I'm talking about. It's not gonna feel the same. It's like when you move to a new place and the neighborhood isn't the same, the vibes aren't the same. Going outside and taking a walk isn't the same as your old neighborhood that you grew up in. It's different. So it's like, God, that's crazy. 13 years. It's really a lot to do 11 videos per week, I think he said. That's a lot of freaking uploads. His game theories playlist has like 555 videos or something like that. And that's a lot. So I completely get why he's leaving. He's like 37. He has like a kid that's going to kindergarten soon. He needs the time. He is still going to be on GT Live for like a few more months, and I'll still be watching that. But when he leaves that, that's it. I'll see whatever project he's in. If he's in the second FNAF movie, if he makes a game or something, I'll play it. Something. It'll be great. Really hit different. I remember the announcement way back on January 9th. It was like, I opened my phone and I see goodbye internet. Like, what? And I watched it when it still had like 20,000 views. Now it's got 20 million. Let me show you actually. Alright, if we go to popular, we obviously get Game Lab. But look at this. We got a lot of FNAF. And then boom, it's right there. Right there. Among all of these. Like, everybody saw that. And I saw it maybe less than an hour after it dropped. So, yeah, I really experienced it. Yeah, I'll still continue to have him in my brain. He'll come to my head time to time. I'll watch his older FNAF theories because they're pretty good and fun to watch. His personality is, I don't know, it's unmatched. It's crazy. But, hey, that's just a theory. A game theory! Thanks for watching.